You made it! Welcome to this free Instagram masterclass. I am so excited you have taken the first step in turning your Instagram profile into the next revenue stream in your business. I'm not even joking when I say that. I have helped thousands of entrepreneurs like yourself actually make money from Instagram. It's the social media platform that I specialize in since 2013. And if we haven't met before, my name is Elise Dharma. I am the founder and creator of a program called InstaGrowth Boss. And in full transparency, if you stick till the end of this masterclass, you are going to learn how you can get this. It's 102 caption templates pre-written for you that you can copy and paste to use for the next 3 months if you want. So if you're familiar with Instagram and you know how captions can be a challenge, you're going to want this bonus. It's not available for sale anywhere else. It doesn't normally come a part of InstaGrowth Boss. So I highly recommend you stay until the end of this masterclass to learn how you can get this bonus for free. And again, in full transparency, I do have a program that I will present to you at the end of this class. And if you're ready to hire me as your coach to really monetize your Instagram, amazing. Watch this masterclass in full. And if you're not so sure, that's totally cool too. You will still get so much value from this free masterclass. Check out some of the results and the DMs that people have sent me just from this free masterclass. I am a no fluff teacher. I get straight to the point. I share the real strategies. So that's how these people have gotten these results just from this free masterclass. So again, thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to dive into the trainings. So let's do it. All right, let's do this. I'm pumped to share with you the 3 secrets to selling on Instagram. And no, you don't need thousands of followers, influencer deals, or the swipe up feature to actually see revenue back to your business. But first, I want to address the elephant in the room. Why this training? Why me? Why invest the next 40 minutes with me? I'd be asking myself the same question, so I want to level with you. I am a no fluff teacher. That is how I run my business. If you've seen any of my YouTube videos or read anything that I've written, I get right to the point. My goal with this class is to give you real strategies today that will give you profit back to your business tomorrow. In fact, I actually track the revenue that my students inside my program, InstaGrowth Boss, earn directly from their efforts. And so far, we are almost up to $1 million in reported revenue directly from Instagram and my teachings. Now, I've been doing this for a couple of years, so I'm sure my students have made more revenue than what's here. But again, this is just what's reported. We are so close to cracking $1 million, and hey, maybe you can help us do that. My promise to you is if you stick with me, if you stay and watch this entire masterclass in full, you will feel excited about Instagram again, and you will see results back to your business. Results like these ones. These DMs were sent to me from people who just watched this master class. One person got over 200 followers and scored their first client all within 15 days. Amazing and totally possible. Another person told me that they found so much value in this class, more than content that they've paid for. This is what I love to hear because again, I am a no fluff teacher. So if you're ready to do this, if you're ready to turn Instagram into a new revenue stream in your business, let's keep going. And I have a free gift for you. If you stick to the end, I'm going to give you the Instagram Masterclass Recap Guide. It's free, really handy. It's 1 page. You can save it to your computer or print it out for reference anytime. So I'm going to recap the best of this class. Now, in my no fluff style, I want to strip things down because I get it. I hear a lot of things about Instagram from business owners like yourself. Things like, there's no return on investment to my biz, Elise, or Elise, the algorithm has ruined my posts, or quite frankly, I've got better things to do. Hands up if you have said or thought any one of these things. I totally get it because I've thought some of these things myself. There is so much junk. There's so many rumors out there about fake followers, the algorithm, this perfection obsession. Like, it's just a bit too much. So I want you to know that you're in the right place. I don't want to waste your time. This class was designed for you, the business owner, or you're working on growing one where you offer services, coaching, or products. They can be either in person or online. This class is also for you if you don't yet have thousands upon thousands of followers who you can share your services, your products, or your knowledge with, but you know they're hanging out on Instagram. This class is also for you if you feel like there have been so many changes to Instagram, especially in the last year, that you're feeling it's hard to keep up with, and there's all the tools and the features and this swipe up feature. So a part of you is a little worried you're falling behind. If you are feeling some of those or all of those, and maybe you're even thinking to give up on Instagram entirely, I want to share with you a few little secrets. Stick with me. Secret number 1 is it is not too late to this Instagram party. Of course, we all wished we jumped on Instagram back in the early days, but Facebook bought Instagram in 2012, and since then, its user base has only grown, and today there are over 1 billion users. Now, I live and breathe Instagram today, but back in the day, I didn't take it seriously at all. This was my very first post. It was around the time of Movember, and I was hanging out with some coworkers. And today, I teach others how to grow their Instagram account so that they can grow their brand or their business online. I've been in the Instagram marketing space since 2013, but the momentum for business potential on Instagram, especially from the last year, only keeps growing. Let me show you a few cool things that are happening. You've probably seen Instagram shoppable tags. They're here. It means that if you run an e-commerce platform, you can allow your customers to shop directly from posts in your feed, removing any barriers for them to get lost, but to drive them directly to your product right away. Another cool feature is how Instagram is integrating payments directly into the app. So some users are able to register a credit card or a debit card, save it in their profile, and this allows seamless in-app shopping directly in Instagram. If you're an online business coach and maybe you book calls often, you'll love this integration. This is Acuity and Instagram coming together. If you have an Acuity account, you can actually turn on that book button, which you see in the middle screenshot. That button allows someone to directly from your Instagram profile book a call right into your calendar. So if discovery calls are an important part of your business, you definitely want this feature. Of course, there's also video calling and sending voice notes, which I'm personally loving these days. And then within Instagram stories, there's polls, there's stickers, and all of these things that look like they're for fun are actually really, really great for market research. There's also IGTV, which has really picked up steam in early 2019. And then there are app integrations happening almost every day within Instagram stories. You might be thinking, well, how does all of this help me grow my business, Elise? I share all of this to say to you again, it's not too late to the party. Instagram has rolled out a lot of these features just within the last year or two. So clearly, Instagram is really focused on keeping users in the app. This is a quote from Mari Smith, who presented at Traffic and Conversion in 2018, and she said, Instagram is Facebook's new Facebook. Now, Mari is Facebook's designated small business and Facebook marketing expert. She's up there, so she's telling us from the inside, hey, Facebook is focusing on Instagram like never before. Someone else in 2018 also said something along those lines. This is Russell Brunson, and at Funnel Hacking Live, he got up in front of the crowd. I was there, I filmed it, and he said, Instagram is the most important channel for you to grow for your business.
Instagram is your own personal reality show. So I promote Instagram because Instagram gives me the ability to promote all the different things I'm doing all the time. Instagram, I can literally, with my own reality show, carry this phone around with me, and I can do 20, 30, 40, 50 little mini episodes a day. That intimacy is one of the best platforms I've ever seen to build a relationship with the attractive character.
So if you're feeling like it's too late, now is the time for you to jump on board this train. InstaGrowth Boss student Kara Gray is a perfect example of this. While in her day job of 20 years, she enrolled in InstaGrowth Boss. She learned Instagram marketing as a skill because she knows it's hot and relevant these days. And within a year, she started her own agency. And within 10 months of that agency, she broke 6 figures. Of course, she quit her job, and now she's running a full-time business as an entrepreneur. Secret number 2 that I want to share with you is you don't need to be a professional photographer to grow on Instagram. I know you see influencers posting from hotels and Morocco, and there's huge spreads of food in front of them, and they clearly can't eat that all in one sitting, but this isn't the only way. In fact, depending on your business, you could get away with maybe never taking your own photos. Much like this presentation, most photos were not taken by me. So again, breathe a sigh of relief. You don't need a PhD in knowing how to use a DSLR camera or having any of those fancy editing programs. Kate Phillips is not a pro photographer. She's a business consultant, and she started InstaGrowth Boss, and within 3 weeks, she booked in her very first client from Instagram, earning over $2,000 to her business.
So I signed up straight away and I started straight away. And within the first week, I had direct messages from potential clients. At the end of my 3rd week in the course, we signed our first official client as a direct result of Instagram, which was a direct result of the InstaGrowth Boss course.
My secret number 3 is that you don't need 100,000 or even 10,000 followers on Instagram to grow your business. I'll explain why. There's been a shift, and I especially saw it in 2018. This shift has gone from mass marketing to relationship marketing, okay? This is huge, and I'll explain why. Instagram itself has acknowledged this shift. Now, Instagram doesn't tell us often how it works, but in 2018, Instagram revealed how the algorithm works. It's based on interest, so it will predict how much you'll care about a post in your feed. It's also based on timeliness, so Instagram's algorithm gives priority to recent or relevant posts instead of the old ones in your feed. And the algorithm is also looking at relationships. So as a user, you're going to see posts from accounts that you regularly engage with. This is from Instagram itself. This idea of relationship marketing over mass marketing has also been supported by some pretty big influencers in the online business space. This is an article that Bushra Azar wrote about the year of 2018 being the year that she learned to go deeper with her relationships, not wider. Amanda Bond also wrote about this in 2018. She's a Facebook ads marketer. And so she wrote about this concept in terms of Facebook advertising and how the old strategies just aren't working anymore. Plus, they're costing business owners a lot more money. This trend towards relationship marketing is positive. What it means is less talking to your quote unquote subscribers, but thinking about talking to the human who's on the other side of your words. This also means we're no longer going to run cheap ads to just boost likes on a Facebook page, only to find out that none of the so-called fans converted into customers. That was a waste of money. What this also means is we're going to care less about likes and comments on Instagram, and we're going to switch focus to the direct messages we're getting, the shares, the reposts, and the actions that people are taking in our stories. There is a but. We are, in fact, seeing a decrease in engagement on Instagram. Yes, I'm going to say it. I'm an Instagram marketer, and it's probably not a popular thing to say, but I'm going to be truthful with you. You're on Instagram every day like I am. I am seeing a decrease in engagement, meaning less likes than typical on my posts. We're also seeing a decrease in actions taken in your stories or on your posts. I mean, this kind of makes sense because there's more users in the app, which means more competition to get your stuff seen. We're also seeing a decrease in reach, where your posts are receiving fewer impressions, leading some people to believe that they have been shadow banned, which, by the way, is not a thing. Instagram has confirmed it. However, I believe that these two trends, meaning relationship marketing and Instagram engagement dropping, are leading to something extremely powerful. And here's what it is. You don't need 100,000 or even 10,000 followers on Instagram to grow your business. So this begs the question, how many do you need in order to see an impact in your business? My answer is you just need 1,000 true fans. That's it. In fact, I ran this ad over 2018 and someone asked me, what's the benefit of getting 1,000 followers on Instagram? And this is what I shared with her. It's this concept that you don't need 1 million people in your audience to be a successful entrepreneur. I got this idea from Kevin Kelly, who coined this term of 1,000 true fans back in 2008. Here's what Kevin says. A true fan is defined as a fan that will buy anything you produce. So first of all, you need a product that will earn you at least $100 profit from every true fan. With that product, then you only need 1,000 true fans to then earn and keep $100,000 per year. As Kevin says, that is a living for most people. Copywriter Tay is an example of someone who started from zero followers, and she brought in at least $10,000 worth of business with just about 1,000 followers. I'll let her explain.
I'm bringing in about $10,000 worth of business. And I started this account January 29th, 0 followers. And it is currently April 28th. And I have over 1,100. So that, to me, really just speaks to how incredible this program is.
Now, I'll be honest, these masterclasses are my favorite because I get to share with you the best of what's working today in marketing for me and my clients. I know that if you apply the teachings, you will see a shift in your Instagram account and in your business. I get DMs and messages from people all the time like this who have taken this same class and have seen results right away. But there is one thing. If you have considered investing in Instagram for your business before, but you've never really given it the time or thought or focus, I totally understand. There is a lot of misinformation out there, a lot of conflicting advice, and it can be really confusing. And from my experience, when I have information overload, I don't do anything. It keeps me from success. For example, there's this idea out there that you need to have 10,000 followers, or there's this pressure to feel perfect. Neither of these ideas are the way to Instagram success for your business. Using Instagram to grow your business is completely possible. You just need the right steps and information put in front of you. This is a personal message I got from InstaGrowth Boss student Brandy Kinnear, who is a marketing strategist for doctors. And while taking the program, she closed 2 high-ticket consulting clients from Instagram, bringing in over $10,000. And to date, want to know how much she's made? Well, I'll let her tell you.
And 2019 to date, probably about $35,000 in sales from my Instagram into my high-ticket coaching program.
That message I received from Brandy and her amazing results are the reason why you and I are here today. I know that you have hopes and dreams of growing a successful Instagram account that's going to change your business and going to change your life. So if you're with me, type yes in the comment box if you're ready to get Instagram earning revenue for you in your business. My ultimate hope is that one day I'm going to be adding your results to this revenue tracking spreadsheet because you have committed to Instagram for your business. All right, so before I get into the teachings, I want to quickly highlight who this class is for. Business owners, service providers, coaches, consultants, strategists, agencies, product shops, and brick and mortar shops. If you can tick off one of those, perfect, you're in the right place. If you don't know me or we've never met before, my name is Elise Dharma. I've been growing Instagram accounts since 2013 when I got my very first freelance client. Now I run an agency called Canopy, and I'm an Instagram coach for other business owners who want to learn the platform and make it work for them. I'm obsessed with teaching. I started teaching piano when I was 13 years old, and I have a mega obsession with travel as well. So if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that. Here's a quick look at some of the clients I have worked with over the years through my agency Canopy, mostly in the e-commerce space. And as a result of choosing Instagram marketing in 2013 and sticking with it, I have been really lucky to be featured by some of these partners that you see up here, like Forbes and Later. I'm not going to give you my whole life story, but I'll give you the briefing on my Instagram story. How do I know what I know today? I started as a social media marketer back in 2010. I had a day job. And in 2013, I started freelancing. My first client was a clothing company, and my goal was to grow their Instagram account. Well, that freelancing business of mine took off, and within 9 months, I quit my day job. I had an Instagram agency that was born in 2014. Then fast forward to 2016, I started to grow my personal account at Elise Dharma so that I had a portfolio piece to show future clients. But as I grew my personal account, my profits grew. So here's a screenshot of my Instagram following starting in the fall of 2016, ending in the spring of 2017. I hit 60,000 followers. As my Instagram account grew, so did my income. Now, I know a lot of people don't like talking about salary, but I'm not one of those people. I'm pretty transparent if you've ever read my income reports over on my blog. So I'll just show you. As an employee, I was making $45,000 a year. Then with my side business, I was up to $55,000 a year. When I quit and started working on my agency full time, I was earning $65,000 a year. But when I grew my personal Instagram account, that was when my business hit six figures for the first time ever. If you want to know something crazy, when I started to grow my Instagram account, it was not anything special. As I mentioned before, this was my first post, my really exciting, captivating caption. But over the years, I've tested things out. I've played with a lot of strategies to grow my account, and this is where I'm at today. All my testing paid off. All right, so you yourself might not have a background in social media or marketing, or you might not have a service-based business at all. But I'm here to tell you that quality Instagram growth still applies to whatever you do, because whatever you do entails building a brand, whether that's for your business or a personal one. Now, traditionally, proving that your brand was legit meant things like client testimonials, LinkedIn recommendations, waiting for a referral, grabbing social media screenshots, winning awards, getting recognition, getting a feature in the newspaper. These are all great, but they are passive. You have no control over when these recommendations will come to you and even what people will say about you. Having your own brand on Instagram that you own puts you in the driver's seat of your influence and your expertise. And yes, you can be influential to just 1,000 people. So instead of waiting for other people to tell their friends about you and your business, you actually get to show them your influence and your expertise through, I'm going to say it, the #1 social media platform in the world. Think of Instagram like your brand's very own magazine, but you are in control of the content, and you're the star if you want to be. Because you might be asking, Elise, what if I don't actually want to be the star? And that's perfect, because that brings me to the first teaching of today's class. Here's a quick recap at what I'm going to cover. Number one, the #1 mistake that business people make when it comes to their feed. Number two, I'm going to teach you the secret to growing a following of quality paying customers in the same time it takes for you to get Starbucks. And number three, I'm going to teach you the little known fact about Instagram that can bring in $10,000 or more to an online business, even if you're starting from scratch. I'm going to dive into teaching you #1, the mistake that business people make when it comes to their feed. So, business owners typically worry about things like what to post, being too boring for social media, comparing themselves to others, looking camera ready at all times, or feeling like they need to bear it all when it actually feels like they don't have it together. Like, I don't want customers to see this. And they also worry about being perfect. I mean, who can relate? I can relate to all of these. Actually, that last point reminded me of this. I loved you before your Instagram was pretty. I mean, it's so true, isn't it? Joke, of course, but very true. Truth bomb #1. Are you ready for it? Building a personal brand is the fastest way to create the know, like, and trust factor with your audience. Remember my very first Instagram post? While I was sharing this information publicly, I was actually running my freelance business at the same time, which is insane, right? Looking back. But I'll tell you a quick story as to why my business still grew. So here's a screenshot of my Instagram account when I really started to take it seriously. I had 3,200 followers by the spring of 2016, and this was after being on Instagram for 4 years, okay? Around this time, I really wanted to grow my agency. Most of my clients were e-commerce brands, but I wanted more clients. So I decided my personal feed would be a portfolio to show my clients that I could grow their account. So I wanted to show them the proof was in the pudding. So by June of 2016, I made the commitment. Now, without really knowing it at that time, I was laying down the foundations for a personal brand. Believe me, I had tried this before. I had written up blogs before about travel. I had a portfolio blog when I was a student, but nothing happened with these. Then in 2016, when I decided Instagram was going to be my platform, I really had to assess the type of content I was putting out there. And I realized a few things. First, some of my posts were really random. I was using yellow filters a lot, but really these posts had no value to anyone who might want to follow me. That's when I realized, wait, I have a background in marketing and storytelling, so why don't I use that for my Instagram game? What I did next was narrow in on creating a visual brand for myself with storytelling. I got obsessed with quality and design. I took away the yellow filters and I tested out a ton of different content and growth strategies. And these new strategies ultimately paid off in the end. Here's truth bomb number 2. You don't actually have to be all over your feed to build a strong personal brand. Why is that? Because your Instagram feed isn't really about you. It is really about your target follower, aka who do you want to be your future customer? So when you're redesigning your feed next, what you need to think about is what resonates with your target follower. It's not necessarily going to be what your kids are doing, what you ate for breakfast, or what your dog dug up, even though people do love animal photos on Instagram. It's really about what does your target follower care about. I'm a visual learner, so let's go ahead and look at some examples. Here's Naomi's Instagram account, and she has just over 1,000 Instagram followers. Naomi is a student of InstaGrowth Boss. The cool thing is at 600 followers, she actually locked in 10 clients to her virtual assistant business. And again, when you look at her feed, is it about her? I don't really see images of her, but she has posted images that really resonate and attract her target follower. I also want to show you Claire's profile. She's at Conquer Your Content, and she's got a service-based business based on SEO services. Again, she's not really all over her feed, and yet she's hit 2,000 followers and she books in leads and clients from her Instagram all the time. You might be seeing this and wondering, well, Elise, I'm not a personal brand. I have a product that I want to sell. What do I do in that case? Well, I'm glad you asked because I want to show you examples of product-based businesses as well. This is the Instagram account for Pastel Dress Party. They were a client of mine when I was really running my agency in the early days, and we grew her account to over 10,000 followers. And today, this account has over 20,000, a lot of potential customers. The thing is, you don't see the founder of the company or myself or her marketing team on the feed. It's all about the curated and created images that her brand has put together in their feed to really target and attract that woman who's looking for bridesmaids dresses. Now, this account is one of my favorites simply because the person behind this account took this masterclass, the very one that you're on right now, started their Instagram profile based on the learnings in the class, and today they have almost 20,000 followers, and they're a product-based business. This was a DM that Mom Stash sent me when she said, hey, I watched one of your master classes. I put your teachings into practice. I launched my website to my Instagram following. I got 50 pre-orders, which was the goal for the whole month. Her business is built off of the methods that you are learning in today's class. But again, do you see the founder all over the feed? No, you see images that resonate with that target customer. If you're still hung up on how to grow an account that's not based off of you, a personal brand, or a real person, here are some more examples you can look at. So on the left is an example of a feature or repost account. This account is Girls with Gluten. Again, you don't see the people behind the account. What they've done is just curated images of women eating gluten. And of course, they use a hashtag too to encourage the community to also post content. The middle example is my agency's Instagram feed at Canopy Content, and this is what I label as inspirational content. Now, a little secret here, most of the images you see are stock images, so you're not seeing me, I'm not taking these images myself, but it's still inspiring to the target person. The screenshot on the right is what I'd call a meme or entertainment account. So a meme, as you can see in the feed, is pretty much images with text. You don't see Jessica, the person who's actually running this account. All right, so you might be thinking, okay, Elise, so my feed isn't about me, wink, wink, but what do I post? This is the question. I hear you. What I recommend to all my students inside InstaGrowth Boss is to choose up to 5 visual themes that resonate with your target follower. I keep coming back to that because that is the key. So if you're a personal brand, the themes can be related to you, sure, but the caveat is they must speak to your target follower. For example, if I am growing an account where I want to attract women ages 25 to 35 who are interested in a sustainable lifestyle and minimalism, then I might choose my 5 themes to be 1, my dating life, 2, my 100-mile diet, 3, my minimalist home, 4, my dog, and 5, my necklace line. So the idea is, because I'm building a personal brand, these all relate to me, but most importantly, they are themes of my life that my target follower, that woman ages 25 to 35, could relate to. That's the key. Me personally, if you look at my account, I have 2 themes for the most part. For now, I might be switching it up. But when you look at my Instagram account, generally the themes switch between either a photo of my travels or a photo of me as an entrepreneur. I do recommend to have more than 2 themes. I recommend 5, and here's why. This is what happens when you have 5 visual themes and you simply switch between one to the next. What happens is 2 visual themes will never be next to each other and they'll never be on top of each other. All right, so to recap that number 1 mistake, it is when people think that their feed is about them. And if you want my full recap guide, stay until the end of the class and I'll give you the link. Let's move on to number 2, the secret to growing a following of quality paying customers in the same time it takes for you to get Starbucks. So we've already covered that the feed isn't really about you, but a personal brand is the fastest way to create the know, like, and trust factor, right? But how do people get to know, like, and trust you? The answer is in sharing about yourself, by being real, by being open, and maybe even sharing the vulnerable things. So you might be thinking, Elise, isn't that a contradiction? If my feed isn't really about me, how do I share the vulnerable parts? Question for you in return. Where else can you share on Instagram about yourself that's not on your feed? And I'll show you the answer in 3, 2, 1. Instagram stories is where you can share about yourself as much as your heart pleases. I believe Instagram stories is your own reality TV show. So that means that's where you're going to share behind the scenes, your journey, sneak peeks of what you're working on, real talks, all that great stuff. Because here's the truth. By taking the time as little as 5 minutes a day when you're standing in line at Starbucks, just to share about yourself in your stories, what you're ultimately doing is building a deep rapport, a deep connection with your audience. Because here's the thing, even if they aren't ready today for your services or your product, who do you think is going to come to mind for them when they are ready? Is it someone who's an ad in their Facebook feed? Or is it that thought leader in their space that they have been following for the last month or few months and really, really like? So let me show you a few examples. Here's what my direct messages look like after I share real talks in my stories. You can see in the left, a bunch of people just replied right away. In the middle, someone literally said, I really like your real talk. So it really, really resonates with my audience, and I bet yours too when you share the real stuff in your stories. Here's what happens when I show up in my stories asking for advice. People respond, people reply. And what this does is create a thread for our conversation, which is actually where the deep relationships happen on Instagram. So when I combine these real talks with asking for advice, what happens is sales in my business. It starts that conversation, people start to know, like, and trust me, and then they feel ready to actually work with me as their coach. Here's another truth bomb for you, and this is tried and true. I recommend to share in your Instagram stories in the morning, the afternoon, and the evening 3 times a day if you can. This keeps you at the top of your followers' Instagram story feeds. I also recommend that each time you post in your Instagram stories, you follow this framework. First part, set up, so share context for what you're about to share. Second part is actually share your content. And the third part is to end it all with a call to action. And I'll show you what this looks like in a little bit. My third tip here is remember, keep it raw, keep it real, do not worry about perfection. All right, so let me show you my framework. The first image on the left is me setting up my Instagram story. So you can see I even typed out, what do we think about astrology? So what I did was I got on my stories and I said, hey guys, so the other day I spoke with an astrologer. That's it. I was just giving context, which surprisingly a lot of business owners miss. The middle image is me actually sharing what happened in that consultation with an astrologer. So I gave the information. And then the third image is actually my call to action. So in this case, I simply chose the poll feature within Instagram stories to ask people whether they liked astrology or not. That's it. That was my call to action. It wasn't anything complicated. But what happens is Instagram's algorithm loves this. If you show up in your stories and you compel your followers to actually take action, in this case, they were simply answering a poll, Instagram will push your content to more and more of your followers. So if you can get your followers to take action, Instagram rewards you. By the way, all of these ideas can also apply to non-personal brands too. Because whether you are a personal brand or a product brand, at the end of the day, your feed is not so much about you, it's about your target follower, but your stories are your real and raw journey. Here's what that looks like for me. Here's a few examples of me with no makeup right after the gym. I burned my hand, wet hair. I'm outside sharing the weather during an ice storm. It's nothing too groundbreaking, but people really, really like to see the real person behind the business. It really allows followers to feel like they know and trust you. All right, so to recap, that secret to growing a quality following in 5 minutes is by treating Instagram like your reality TV show. And for all my recap notes, be sure to stay until the end of this masterclass where I'll share that PDF with you. Okay, let's move on to the little known fact about Instagram that can bring in $10,000 or more to an online business. Yes, even if you're starting from scratch. Here's something that I believe. Everyone wants to be an influencer. But don't get me wrong, I don't mean the influencer that's just there to get free hotel stays, okay? What I mean by influence is you want to have an impact. You want to be able to change the world, or maybe it's just change your neighborhood, or maybe it's just change your friend circle. However big you're thinking, to me, influence is ultimately having impact. But most people don't ever get started with Instagram because they think that they need 10,000 or 100,000 followers to actually have an impact. They think, well, that's where the return on investment is, right? I need to have a lot. Okay, so there is indeed a huge culture on Instagram about being an influencer. Now, influencers might need 10,000 or 100,000 followers on Instagram to convince a brand to pay them, and this is what this looks like. These are influencers, right? But they are not your typical online business owner. Brands pay them to promote their products to their audiences because they have massive audiences. But to a business owner, Instagram is about quality over quantity. Second truth bomb for this secret, it's all about quality. And coming back to what we've learned already, with just 1,000 targeted followers, you can get clients, customers, and yes, sales. I literally have hundreds of examples of students who are monetizing Instagram with less than 1,000 followers, which makes me so happy. But here's one student, Becky Keene. Within the month of January, she booked in 2 clients directly from Instagram. She booked in over $20,000 in sales, and she got an invite to be a guest on a really big podcast, all from Instagram.
$40,000. Yep, that's the additional revenue that I have generated since working with Elise. And she has shown me how, really, really easy and very simple steps, how to use Instagram, even if you have less than 1,000 followers. When I started working with her, I maybe had 500. And over the course of a few months, I've learned how to leverage those relationships, how to build relationships, and ultimately how to bring people into my business so that they want to work with me.
This is Jordan. She's an InstaGrowth Boss student. And within 6 months, she gained 3,000 followers, which is great. But more than that, she booked 4 clients. This is what she sent me soon after joining. She gained 1,000 followers, but more importantly, booked in 2 clients. A few months later, she'd actually grown to 3,000 followers and booked in 4 clients, totaling almost $12,000 in revenue. So how does a person book in 2 clients with only 1,000 followers or 4 clients with 3,000 followers? The number one thing is to lead with value. What do I mean by that? You see my feed, right? Every image has a caption with it. Those captions are nuggets of gold. They are free value. That's where I publish free little tidbits of information, and then I connect the whole picture over onto my blog. So to clarify what I mean by value, in the context of Instagram, value is inspiring people, it's educating people, and it's entertaining people. For me and my feed, I educate people. That's how I show up and lead with value. The second thing you want to do is follow the 80-20 rule. What this means is 80% of your posts, or 4 out of every 5 posts, are value filled. Only 20%, or 1 out of 5, are anything to do with a promotion. So like a sale, a freebie, anything where you're driving people to a promotion, you want to limit those to just 20% of your posts. The third thing you want to do is treat Instagram like a funnel. In this example, what you want to do is get your followers over to that link in your bio to grow your email list. And here's an example of actually driving people to the direct message thread so we can have a private conversation, and that's still a funnel. Here's a few examples I'm going to go through really quickly of how Instagram is your new funnel. So someone sees your profile, they decide to follow you, they see your freebie listed in your bio, they opt into your email list to get that freebie, then your email sequence fires off, sends them a call booking link. You meet them on a call, you invite them to your program or services, and boom, you've added a new sale to your business. Here's a second example. Someone sees your profile, they decide to follow, they send you a DM asking you for more, and you have a conversation. Then you invite them to book a call with you, they meet you on the phone, you offer your services to them, and boom, you've added another sale to your business. Someone who uses this funnel really well is Dr. Amir Ruzadi, a Toronto-based Botox physician. He drives his followers to the DMs where he then books them into his services. He's added in $10,000 in revenue and counting.
Followers grew from under 1,000 to about 3,000. But here's the most important thing. The impact of that growth was that we were able to attract over $100,000 worth of business.
Here's another example. Someone comes across your profile, they see a post of yours showing a product they love. They tap your shop link to shop your products in your bio, they browse, they leave. A few days later, they see your Instagram story showing off that same product. Oh, they go back to your shop link, they add the product to their cart, they check out, and you have made another sale. This has worked for Gaia, who's an InstaGrowth Boss student. Within 30 days, her account grew to over 1,000 followers, but she had 2 client inquiries and 1 booking. So that is revenue to her business. This is Kara, also an InstaGrowth Boss student, and she's amazing. So you're going to see her more in the InstaGrowth Boss program if you decide to join us there. But to quickly let you know what she did, she learned InstaGrowth Boss, she learned Instagram marketing, she then started her own services agency specifically to grow accounts for realtors in Chicago. Within just 10 months of running her agency full-time, she sent me that DM. I just broke 6 figures with my business. Like, so crazy. So we've actually done a full-blown in-depth case study with Kara to understand how she did this, which I'm going to tell you more about in a little bit. This is Deirdre, who hit 10,000 followers in 9 months, but more importantly, she actually got a published booked deal because of her influence and her brand on Instagram. This is Lillian. She's at Big Data Girl, and she has a lot of followers now. Like, she has over 100,000. But in the early days of InstaGrowth Boss, she hit 30K, she gained new clients, and what's really cool is she actually got a spot in Glamour magazine based on Glamour finding her in the big data space on Instagram. So she was an early influencer there and then got some really cool features, and her business grew substantially. So if you're on board with me about Instagram being your new funnel, you might be thinking, well, Elise, I have a lot of links. I don't just have one. I have new blog posts, new podcasts, new products, new promotions. How is Instagram a funnel then? Well, once you reach 10,000 followers on Instagram, then you get this beautiful swipe up feature in your stories. So this is the one true value of reaching 10,000 followers is you get to share multiple links in your stories. Otherwise, if you're not about multiple links, you truly just need 1,000 followers to be able to monetize your following. So to quickly recap, here's what we've covered in today's class. And now that I've taught you these 3 steps, if you want to take these steps and implement them from here, that's great. I have really worked hard to make this a standalone class. But if you want to go further and if you want to hire me to be your coach, it would be my privilege to serve you. Because some of you might be wondering, well, how do I reach 10,000 followers? How do I know my profile will actually attract my followers that I want? Which hashtags do I use? Which tools do I need? Can you train my team member to do all this? How do I even post my stories? What do I say in my captions? Where do I find images to post? I'm going to take you inside my program that helps you implement everything I just mentioned, plus share with you a fast track method to get there ASAP. This is an opportunity for you to turn my years of experience, starting back in 2013, into just days of learning for you. Because here's the thing, when I started out, I wasn't in a special position. I was a 9-to-5 employee, and it was just my friends who were following me on Instagram. But once I started to take Instagram growth seriously, I had no big audience somewhere else to leverage. It's not like I was a really popular YouTuber and I just told everyone to come follow me on Instagram. I literally started from scratch. So my point in sharing this with you is that if I can start from scratch and grow to what I'm at today, I know you can too. So if it's all right with you, I'm going to go ahead and share with you my special private offer just because you've attended my Instagram Masterclass. And just to be clear, this offer is for you if you are just starting out with your Instagram growth. It's also for you if you're looking to up-level your current Instagram game. But with that said, my program isn't for everyone. So it's not for you if you're using this course as a distraction from actually developing the basics of your business, who you serve, how you help, what your product and offer is. This also isn't for you if you're not able to clearly see how you would generate a positive return on your investment into this course with your offer, your service, your product within 30 days. So, are you ready to see if this program is perfect for you? This is InstaGrowth Boss. This is the program that is growing businesses each and every single day. InstaGrowth Boss is the course for those who are serious about Instagram for business. It comes with video explanations and tutorials covering the 3 main pillars that you need to learn, has cheat sheets, has quick learn guides. It's got everything. But it's not just a course. That is the great thing because so many of us are coursed out. We have too many courses that we're not taking action on. So when I designed InstaGrowth Boss, I wanted to make sure that it combined both strategy and action. So I'm going to walk you through what that means for this program, but stay tuned because this is unlike anything else you'll find inside of an online course. Let's cover the first half, which is strategy. So inside the program, you're going to go through 3 pillars. Now, these are video trainings and you can go through them in 4 hours. So the first pillar is foundations, then you're going to go through growth, and then you'll monetize. So inside of pillar 1, we are going to help you find your purpose, find your audience, design a feed, plan your content, use my formula for posting, and use my preferred scheduling tools to make it all super simple. Then in pillar 2, you're going to use all of the latest growth strategies to mindfully grow so that you're attracting the right follower who's actually going to become a customer in your business. So we're not growing just for the sake of it. I'm going to teach you how to find your ideal followers, how to use hashtags, all my formulas that I use for building trust, and I'm going to walk you through all of the growth methods that are working today, including Instagram stories, IGTV, and all the fun features that come with Instagram. Lastly, in pillar 3, I'm going to walk you through how to monetize from your Instagram based on your business model. So if you're a service-based business, I'm going to give you all my methods and templates. If you are a product-based business, I'm going to show you how to drive sales from Instagram to your shop. And if you're working on growing your influence, I'm going to show you how to get those brand deals as well. Along the way, you're going to get done for you templates and workbooks that you can literally copy and paste so that it's super easy for you to take action. I'm also giving you my 5-part email sequence template. So if you're ready to lead your followers from Instagram to your email service provider, have no worries. I've given you my proven email sequence that you can edit and make it your own, load it up into your MailChimp or ConvertKit, and nurture your warm leads. Plus, there are even more trainings that you can pick and choose from. So this is all included inside of the strategy. Maybe you want more training on hashtags or photo editing tips or graphic design or creating your highlight covers. All of that's inside, and you can pick the ones that interest you the most. Just the strategy portion of InstaGrowth Boss, including the 3 pillars of training in video format, is valued at $3,000. But you need the second half. You need the action packs. So inside InstaGrowth Boss, I have included 10 action packs. Now inside each action pack is 100 topics, 50 images, and 1 community, all based on these 10 niches. Okay, so if you see your niche here, perfect, you have an action pack waiting for you on the other side. So I've created an action pack for the art niche, the beauty niche, the coaching world, the e-commerce niche, health, network marketing, real estate, services, spirituality, and travel. These are 10 big niches that I often meet inside of InstaGrowth Boss. So again, each niche has its very own action pack. And inside each action pack, you're getting 100 topic ideas for your captions, you're getting 50 images, and you are getting a place to meet other people in your niche. So you're getting 1 community hangout. In total, with these action packs, you are getting 1,000 content ideas, you are getting 500 curated images, and you're getting 10 niche communities for you to find your people and meet and network. I am so excited about action packs because I don't think online course creators are doing this enough. I can give you the strategy, but if you aren't taking action and actually getting out there and posting content, then I haven't done my job. So I've created these action packs to take away the thought of, well, what do I post? I'm giving you content ideas and images that you can take action on today. So the 10 action packs that come with InstaGrowth Boss are valued at $1,000. Now, let's not forget about bonuses. I've got a few great bonuses, and one of them is our private Facebook group. So this is the group where you can get access to other business owners in our private community. My team and I run 30-day challenges every few months, whether it's to help with your visibility or your engagement. And this is the place where you can get community support when you are really implementing the course materials. So the community is a good one. We have some people who are just big fans of the vibe inside of the group, and this is one of the bonuses you get with your membership. The community Facebook group is valued at $500. A second bonus I've created for you that I'm really excited about is this beauty. It's 437 copy and paste Instagram hashtags for the business owner. This is a 15-page resource of hashtag research done for you. It's valued at $1,000 because we've covered several categories that are relevant to the business owner, and we've ranked the hashtags based on their size so that you can choose the ones best for your account. So the 437 copy and paste hashtags are valued at $1,000. This is a resource in our agency that we use often, and I've decided to gift it to you. The next bonus is perfect for the Instagram marketer who is growing accounts for other clients. So I've included a training where you can essentially watch over my shoulder as I build out the Instagram strategy for a brand new client who has just signed on to my agency. So you get a full behind the scenes of how I actually deliver my services to my clients. Plus, I'm including my conversation with Kara Gray, who quit her 9-to-5 job of 20 years and started her own Instagram agency, hitting $100,000 in revenue in just 10 months. Kara Gray is amazing. You can watch our video chat or read the 15-page case study that my team put together that breaks down every step that she took along the way. So again, perfect bonus for someone who's trying to grow their own agency or offer Instagram as a service. This Instagram client training plus the 100K case study together are valued at $1,000. My next bonus is for the person who is needing to build a landing page. So I'm giving you 3 landing page templates. You can import them into your own ClickFunnels account with just 1 click. And even more, they come with copy prompts. So if you're not sure what to say where on a opt-in page, a sales page, or even a webinar registration page, just follow the copy prompts that my team and I have given you with these templates. Now, even if you don't have a ClickFunnels account, just the copy prompts alone are worth this bonus. So eventually you're going to be writing a sales page, a landing page, maybe a webinar registration page. You're going to want to know what to say, and you can use these copy prompts for guidance. This bonus of 3 landing page templates with copy prompts is valued at $1,000. The next bonus is for the entrepreneur who's ready to run paid ads. Now, InstaGrowth Boss teaches you how to grow and monetize all organically. So you don't need to run ads. But if you have a proven offer and you're ready to put some fire onto your traffic, this is the training that you're going to need, because I have been running ads for years. I have spent probably $500,000 on ads at this point. So I have done a lot of testing. In this snappy training, I show you how to set up the Facebook pixel. I show you how to create audiences, custom conversions, and I show you how to set up an ad inside of Ads Manager. So again, totally optional, but if you're ready, this is a training that you'll want to have. The bonus on how to run Instagram ads is valued at $1,000. The next bonus training is how to sell inside of direct messages with my fellow business coach, Becky Keene. Now, Becky Keene is a case study for me, and you can see her over on my website because she is so good at closing sales for her coaching business inside of direct messages. So much so that she put together a 70-minute training on her secrets. At this point, Becky has closed over $50,000 in sales from her strategies within the DMs. So if this is of interest to you, whether you are selling coaching or services or products, you're going to want to get your hands on this bonus. The training on how to sell indirect messages is valued at $500. The total value of everything you're getting today with InstaGrowth Boss, with the action packs, with all the bonuses is $9,000. And remember, you're not just getting strategy, you are also getting action packs so that you can take action right away on your learnings. And you have those 6 bonuses for when you're ready for more advanced trainings. Altogether, this program is valued at $9,000. And I didn't come up with this number just out of thin air. The thing is, I run an agency. And if you wanted us to grow your account for you, we charge $1,500 a month. So if you invest for a year, you're looking at $18,000 a year. So for InstaGrowth Boss to be at $9,000, it's somewhat of a conservative estimate. But look, I get it. $9,000 is an investment for sure. But I want you to think about this. If all this program did was help you book one more client at $1,000 a month for 12 months, would a one-time investment of $9,000 be worth it? And if all this program did was simply focus your efforts on Instagram so that it became a new revenue stream in your business, would a one-time investment of $9,000 be worth it? When I made this program, I had 2 choices. I knew I could create a light version for those who were just looking for quick followers and vanity metrics. I checked out Udemy for that. Or I could create a jam-packed version that has everything I've learned since 2013 about using Instagram for business to actually drive sales. Now, the first option meant I would have to go as cheap as possible to sell the course to as many people as I could, and I couldn't really pack it full of all my bonuses and support. Plus, I didn't want just anyone buying it, because this program is for those who are serious about Instagram growth for their business, and I didn't want to attract people who were just looking for vanity metrics. So take a minute to consider, how much is InstaGrowth Boss worth to your business, your blog, or your brand? How many of your followers will become paying clients? How many subscribers will become customers? How much time will you save with an actual strategic plan in place and action packs, plus a community for help along the way? Once again, when you enroll in InstaGrowth Boss, you are getting the 3 pillars of training in video format, plus the 10 action packs, plus all the amazing bonuses, including the community Facebook group, the 437 hashtags, the Instagram client training and 100K case study, the 3 landing page templates with copy prompts, the training on how to run Instagram ads, and the training on how to sell in direct messages. In other words, you're getting both strategy and action plus 6 bonuses that you can use whenever you'd like. Someone asked me recently what my success rate was with my program, and I thought that was an interesting question because what did they mean? Did they mean total number of followers? Did they mean my refund rate? Well, to me, a success rate isn't about those things. It's about how much revenue my students are actually generating back to their business. So we have over 1,000 students, and just from those who have reported their revenue, we are close to $1 million, all from their Instagram efforts. Now, for sure, with over 1,000 students, there are people making money from Instagram and doing their thing, and I don't know about it. So it's kind of amazing that with less than 1/10 of that group, we're already up to almost $1 million in revenue directly from Instagram. So if you're with us, come help us break that $1 million mark. I know you're watching this and this is the perfect course for you right now, and I know how much it's going to help you, so I want to offer you a special tuition rate for this program. Now, the regular public investment of InstaGrowth Boss is $997. But since you stayed with me here until the end, I have a gift for you. You are not going to enroll in InstaGrowth Boss at $997. Because you've joined me for this free training, you have an opportunity to save $400 joining at just $597. This is a limited time offer just for the next few days, so be sure to take advantage. And when you choose to pay in full, I'm giving you another bonus. You are getting DM scripts. This is not something that comes with the program. DM scripts is a copy and paste resource so that you know exactly what to say inside of the DMs when you're generating leads and closing sales. With this bonus, you get 3 scripts specifically for lead generation, you get 3 more scripts for closing sales, and you get 3 scripts for cold outreach to partners and influencers. That's 9 scripts in total to help you grow your business, all from Instagram. Remember at the start when I showed you the 102 caption templates? Here is your chance to get them for free. When you take action and enroll within the next 90 minutes by hitting the button right below this video, you're also going to get 102 done-for-you Instagram caption templates, all for free. They cover 3 categories, including business, holidays, and seasons. This is valued at $297, but if you enroll before that timer hits 0 in the next 90 minutes, you are getting 102 caption templates for free. So head to instagrowthboss.com/checkout. This is where you're going to save $400 off your tuition. And by enrolling in the next 90 minutes, you are going to get those 102 captions for free. So here's what's going to happen next. Head to instagrowthboss.com/checkout, complete the sign up page. You're going to get a welcome email with your login info, and you can get started right away. The way I see it, you really have 2 choices right now. All the information you need on how to grow and monetize your own Instagram account is waiting for you on the other side of InstaGrowth Boss. But you can also do nothing and know that doing nothing results in getting nothing new. That's the key. your business, your blogging, your scrolling, it will go on as usual. But if you're tired of posting without a plan or a purpose, if you are over spending hours writing a caption that doesn't generate clients or sales, then InstaGrowth Boss is the answer you have been looking for. I invite you to take a leap of faith. Because here's the thing, you're getting both strategy and action. You're not going to be left hanging with this program. You get instant access to all the materials. You get forever access, including any future updates. And in terms of time, you can watch all 3 pillars in just about 4 hours. So you can watch them over the course of 2 nights or over the weekend or over 3 months. It's totally up to you. There is no time limit on the access that you have to the program. Once again, everything inside is right here. You get the InstaGrowth Boss course valued at $3,000, plus the 10 action packs valued at $1,000, then the 6 bonuses, including the community Facebook group, the 437 hashtags, the Instagram client training, plus the 100K case study, the 3 landing page templates, the Instagram ads training, and the direct messages training, all valued at $9,000. But again, you're not just getting strategy, you're getting strategy plus action, plus those 6 bonuses when you're ready for them. Right now, this is your chance to join me inside, saving $400. Your tuition today is $597, plus you can get the 102 caption templates for free if you enroll in the next 90 minutes. By the way, that $597 offer, it's not going to last forever. It's available just for the next few days. So if you miss the 90-minute enrollment window, that's okay. You have a couple days to think about it, but don't wait too long. And of course, if you join us now or in a few days, when you pay in full, you are getting DM scripts. It's a bonus that does not come with InstaGrowth Boss. It includes 9 copy and paste DM scripts that you can use to generate more leads and more sales in your business. Valued at $297, it's yours free when you pay in full. To recap who InstaGrowth Boss was designed for, it's perfect for the business owner, whether online or local. So you could be a coach, a consultant, a strategist, an agency, a product shop, a brick and mortar shop. This is for you. It's also for service providers who are looking to learn a new skill. Maybe they want to offer Instagram services to clients. So perhaps you're a social media manager, a copywriter, a Facebook ads manager, a content marketer. This is for you. InstaGrowth Boss is also for bloggers who have paid offerings in place. So maybe you're offering services or products or coaching or consulting. This is for you. Now, while you think about joining us inside of InstaGrowth Boss, I'd love for you to meet Bertha. She joined in June, and by July, she had her first client, all to grow their Instagram account. By September, she had 3 clients and she still wasn't even finished the course yet. Bertha is an amazing example of someone who took action right away. Now, the real question is, even if InstaGrowth Boss does half of what I've shown you and gets you only 1 new client or customer, it will have paid for itself within days or weeks, depending on how fast you take action. The truth is, my success on Instagram is totally repeatable. Yes, I spent years learning and testing and making mistakes to figure it out on how to monetize it for my business. So you could do that. You could do it alone. It could take years, or you can shorten the learning curve by half or more. For me, it took 3 years from posting for 1 client to making a 6-figure income. And that's all because of Instagram. This is my story, and it totally could be yours too. Now, 3 years, it doesn't even have to be that long. For someone like Kara Gray, it took her 10 months to reach 6 figures with her agency and with her business. So it's all in your hands on how you take action with the materials. I also want you to know that InstaGrowth Boss is updated regularly. I know the app changes, so I keep the program updated with what's working today. One of our students inside said exactly that. How on earth would I keep up with all these changes if it wasn't for you? So you better believe that me and my team are working hard to make sure you have the latest on what's working today. When you enroll today, you are getting the 3 pillars of training plus the 10 action packs, plus these 6 amazing bonuses, including the community Facebook group, the 437 business hashtags, the Instagram client training, the 100K case study, the 3 landing page templates, the training on Instagram ads, and the training on selling in the DMs. So in other words, you're getting strategy plus action plus those 6 bonuses when you need them. Your moment is now. Regular public tuition is $997, but because you've joined me for this masterclass, you can save $400 right now and enroll at $597. Plus, when you enroll within the next 90 minutes, you get 102 captions for free. And don't forget about the pay in full bonus, it's DM scripts. So when you choose to pay in full over the payment plan, you're getting this resource. Inside is 9 copy and paste DM scripts you can use to generate more leads and close more sales. And as you know, when you join now within the next 90 minutes, you're also going to get 102 done for you Instagram caption templates. So really, if you join now and pay in full at $597, you're getting both of these fantastic bonuses. This is just a small look at some of the results that my 1,000 plus students within InstaGrowth Boss have achieved. So you're not alone, you're in good company. And if you stick to the trainings and put them into action, you could be getting results just like these. Clients and 5-figure revenue and podcast interviews, it's all possible through Instagram. If you're watching this and you have any questions, feel free to email me and my team at support@elisedharma.com. And since you've made it to the end of this class, I have not forgotten about your masterclass recap. So head to the link here. It's bit.ly/I, G, R, recap. Okay, so don't forget about those capitals. That's the link where you can get a recap from this class. Once again, this is your chance to join InstaGrowth Boss, a world-class program, not at $997, but at $597. You can save $400 for just a few days, but if you join within the next 90 minutes, I'm also going to give you those 102 captions for free. And of course, if you pay in full, you also get those DM scripts. So 2 good bonuses if you choose the $597 option right now. Thank you so much for joining me for this presentation. There's my email if you have any questions, and I really can't wait to welcome you inside of InstaGrowth Boss. Woo, that was a lot. Thank you so much for joining me for the full training. And here you are for a bonus little chat with me. I get a lot of questions about InstaGrowth Boss. So if you're still considering joining, maybe you have a few questions, I'm here to answer some of the more commonly asked questions I get about InstaGrowth Boss. So first question is, Elise, how do I know it'll work for me? That's a great question. Now, I can't guarantee any results. I wish I could. I wish I could guarantee followers and revenue, but I can't. I have no control over what you're going to do when you join the program. So how do you know it's going to work for you? Well, put in the work, put in the action. That's why InstaGrowth Boss comes in both strategy and action packs. It's designed to be easy to learn and then implement. Plus, if you're a business owner, you can pretty much guarantee that it's going to work for you because this program was designed just for you. Whether you're a coach or a freelancer, or maybe you own a product shop, this program was designed for you to grow quality followers. So you might not be Insta famous, but you're going to attract the right followers who are going to become leads and clients in your sales. So if you're committed to the trainings and taking action, then you can pretty much guarantee that it will work for you. Now, if you're someone who's wanting to get started in business, or maybe you're a blogger moving into the business world, you can still use InstaGrowth Boss to grow your community. And then when you're ready to launch your business or offers, you have your customers right there. Next question is, what if I'm just starting out? So similar to my last answer, if you're just getting started, if your people are hanging out on Instagram, maybe you haven't launched your business, but you know your future customers are there, then we still get students joining InstaGrowth Boss where they'll grow their following before they've even started their business, so that when they launch their business, they have their customers right there. So like I said, if you have your business idea and you know your people are on Instagram, you can certainly grow a following, be the gathering place for your audience, and then when you launch your business, you have customers waiting for you. The next question I get is, Elise, I have a business account and a personal account. what do I do? So I know that running one Instagram account is a lot of work. So what I usually recommend is to choose one, make one, and in terms of your content, make it a blend of both business and personal. So that's how I run my business account. I share my business life and my personal life because I don't have time to run two accounts. And I think that works because people ultimately do business with people, right? They're not going to follow a stale brand and then be dying to buy their products. But especially if you're the face of your brand, I really recommend that you just choose one account, whether it's set to business or personal, and you put your effort there. You show up and you share both personal and business aspects of your life. And I think you're going to see your business grow. The next question, do I get access to you, Elise? So that's a great question because I want to be clear, this isn't a one-on-one coaching program. This is an online program. You're going to go through it at your own pace. And then you have the community group on Facebook for support along the way. So that's where me and my team hang out. We run challenges every couple months, and that's where you can connect with other business owners in your niche. So I think you have everything that you needed. You won't need me on speed dial. And if you ever want more advanced coaching for me, then you can always head to my website and find other ways that we can work together. Next question is, do I get instant access to the materials or do I have to wait? And the answer is you get full access. Once you complete the sign up page, you get an email with your login information and then you have full access to everything. So nothing's dripped out. You can get started right away. Similar to that question is one that's along the lines of, well, I'm kind of busy right now. How much time will this take me? So I'm busy too. And believe me, I have taken some online courses where it's like, I can't sit through 40 minutes of this. So all the trainings inside of InstaGrowth Boss are designed to be short and sweet. They're usually between 3 and maybe 10 minutes in terms of the video trainings. Then altogether, if you were just to watch the trainings inside of Pillar 1, they total about 4 hours. And that's at regular speed. You can always speed videos up a little bit too. So 4 hours, you can do it all on a weekend. And then of course, don't forget you have the action packs so that you can take action and actually implement your learnings. So next question, is there an expiry date on the content in the course? Do I have limited access? So the answer is you have forever access. So you're enrolling today and you have access forever, even when I make future updates in the future. So let's say you really want to join right now, but you're a little busy, you have a couple other projects going on. You can still join today and save $400. You're going to have forever access. The content's not going to expire. So even if you join today and get to it in 3 months, that's all good. There's no pressure. It's there for when you're ready. The next question is, do the teachings inside rely on me spending money on ads? This is a great question because one of the bonuses teaches you how to run an Instagram ad. Now, majority of what I teach in InstaGrowth Boss is how to grow organically. But if you and your business have the budget and you're really willing to put some fire on your traffic, then you'll love the bonus on how to run Instagram ads. So it's not required, but if your business is ready for it, you can definitely use that training and put it into practice. All right, last question is, what if I can't afford this right now? Now, this I totally get because cash flow is important for any of us if we're running or starting a business. However, I am not your financial advisor, so I can't give you an actual informed piece of advice. But what I will say is I'll just ask you to think, how much can you bet on yourself? How well do you know yourself? If you invest in something today, what are the chances that you're going to stick with it and make sure you get a return on your investment? If you know you're the type of person who's motivated to see that return because you've made an investment today and you're going to work hard until you see that return, I know I'm built that way, then I think taking a leap of faith and investing today, if you can make it work in terms of your cash flow, is a smart idea because ultimately you're betting on yourself. And if you can bet on yourself and trust that you're going to do this, then you'll be in good company in InstaGrowth Boss. So I hope that answered any last questions you had about the program. Of course, you can always email us, support@elisedharma.com. But for now, I really hope to welcome you inside InstaGrowth Boss very soon. For now, I'm gonna leave you with a short video message from some of my students inside of InstaGrowth Boss who you're gonna meet inside of the program. Some of them have gotten amazing results to their business. So take a peek, and again, I hope to see you inside.
$40,000. Yep, that's the additional revenue that I have generated since working with Elise. She has shown me how, really easy and very simple steps, how to use Instagram, even if you have less than 1,000 followers. I've learned how to leverage those relationships so that they want to work with me.
I literally transformed my Instagram probably late last year, and 2019 to date, probably about $35,000 in sales from my Instagram into my high-ticket coaching program, just from being consistent online, having great conversations with people through DM and building relationships.
I was really feeling overwhelmed. When I signed up with Elise, I felt, oh my God, yes. I'm so happy that I'm doing this. She really helped me to understand who's my ideal client, how to structure my services, my packages. Last week, I signed up my 2 new clients, bringing in $500.
I'm on the show Orange is the New Black, and I wanted to make sure in January that by the time the season came out that my branding and my message and my followers who I already had an understanding of who I was and what I was trying to do. I went from having about 3,000 followers to 16,000 followers now. Because I'd been preparing and being consistent about my posting, I was able to really be ready for those profile views when they came.
I knew that she was the real deal, and through using her steps, I had 6 discovery calls and booked 5 people. They trusted in me, and I had a fully booked out Q1.
I managed to score my first client within 2 months. I'm so thankful for Elise, and just gave me the push to get started.
Within the course of 2 or 3 months, I'm bringing in about $10,000 worth of business. This program changed my business. I'm working with clients that I really like, doing work that I'm really excited about. I'm making tons of money in a way that I just never really have before.
I absorbed all of the InstaGrowth Boss modules and really saw it working. All of a sudden the followers were increasing exponentially. Kind of propelled me forward. I was like, wait a minute, I can do this. And I quit my job of 20 years and started my business full time in January.
Yes, you can jump on this course and you can get 1,000 followers in no time, but it at least also breaks down for you how to get meaningful, legitimate followers that you can turn into customers and clients.
And after working with Elise for those 3 months, I had 6 ongoing clients, which made me full-time in my business. She had not only been there herself, starting her own online services-based business, but she kept me accountable every step of the way.
600 new followers, and I'm proud to say we just got our first course sale from Instagram, so that's $500 in revenue.
About $5,000 of my bookings have come through Instagram. I have now 2 paying clients.
And I woke up with 18 new followers overnight. Really great results right out of the bat.
I wasn't even through the first part of the course when I landed my first client. I've taken other courses with Elise, and every single course has yielded results. Elise, hands down, is amazing.
I'm a social media manager. Current clients that I'm working with, I've increased their engagement by 150%. And they've increased by 2,000 followers. As somebody who thought I knew a lot about social media because I've been working in it for so long, I found it extremely beneficial, and I think everybody, even if you've been working in the industry, you should do the course because it's amazing.
Our followers grew from under 1,000 to about 3,000, but here's the most important thing. The impact of that growth was that we were able to attract over $100,000 worth of business.
I had my first person ask me to purchase a home. So that was $5,600 that we actually made.
Do you know how many clients you've gotten directly from Instagram?
Yeah, so I think there was 5 of them.
On average, $5,000 commission per person, so that you could say you've generated $25,000 from Instagram.
I didn't even think of it that way. Yeah, I guess you could say that, yeah.
Business has pivoted in a way that I don't think I would have gotten to on my own.
100% seriously think that's the best investment in my business that I've done.
The results speak for themselves.
Our business wouldn't be what it is today if we had not made that investment.
Honestly, working with Elise is an absolute no-brainer. You will learn how to use Instagram and how to make great money with her coaching.
I'm Elise Dharma, and I've taught thousands of entrepreneurs like yourself how to use Instagram to grow their online business.